Good morning. Most people on this planet who are successful, not all of them, and I want to be careful with this, most people who are successful on this planet are morning people. They get the most stuff done in the morning. They work hard in the morning. They've got a set routine that they work with. Think about, again, the most successful people you've ever heard of, and consistently they're going to be good in the morning when they first wake up. That's the most productive time because your mind is most active. Now, I want to challenge you. Because most people that I talk to actually say, I'm not a morning person. And that's simply not true. I'm going to give you a simple task to test this for yourself. What I want you to do is after 10 o'clock, after 10 p.m., over the next week, I want you to write down everything that you get done and how productive that is, okay? How efficient it is. Here's what I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that about 1 out of every 30 or 40 of you are going to say, yeah, I'm really productive in the evenings. The other 29 or 39 people out of 30 or 40 are going to say, if I'm honest with myself, I'm not super productive. And when I say productive, I'm talking like super productive. I'm talking like Elon Musk productive. Are you really productive? Do you get lots done? Or are you getting work done, but it's not strong? And this is scientifically proven over and over and over again. There are some people who are good at this. Most people, very few are good at it. Most people are terrible at it. And the reason is because our brains are the gas guzzlers of our body. They take up a ton of fuel. And over the day, we get tired. So unless you're eating extremely well and you're exercising extremely well and you have energy at the end of the day, typically you're not going to do the best work because you don't have all the energy you need. So scientifically, most people are not going to be good in the evening. They're going to be terrible in the evenings. And again, when I do this task with a lot of my clients, they realize very quickly, I thought I was getting more done. So simply become aware. That's your task for today. Here's the second thing, and I talk about this a lot. I'm going to remind you right now that in order to become a morning person, in order to become more productive, what we need to do is change our identity. If you always see yourself as an evening person, then you won't wake up in the morning. You won't start a routine. You won't continue in that routine. We need to change our identities. And there's a way to do this. I guess I'm going to give you two simple tasks today, okay? So start tracking your time after 10 p.m. and see how much you get done. See how productive it is. The second thing is I want you to start evaluating what would be good about mornings and what don't you enjoy about mornings. Simply become aware of that, okay? Write it on a whiteboard or something. Talk about what are the advantages of waking up in the morning. What are the disadvantages of waking up in the morning? What are the advantages of going to bed late? What are the disadvantages of going to bed late? And as you put those down on the chart, just kind of list all the things there. The more emotional you make this, the more emotionally engaged you are, the better it will be. I'll give you an example. If you say, the advantage of going to bed late at night is that I've got people that I really care about, my friends, the people I spend the most time with, they're night owls. And I like connecting with them. That's an emotional thing. It's social. It's communal. And that's going to be an emotional pull. It's the same with smoking. This is the same with any habit that you're trying to change. As you start to put it up there and you start to evaluate it, what starts to happen is you become aware, which is the same activity I gave you for the first one, becoming aware of after 10 p.m., you start to analyze it naturally in your head. And simply by writing it down, you pay attention more. And you start realizing this is what will happen if you do this. What will start to happen is you go, actually, I'm not getting a lot done in the evenings, and I'm not enjoying it as much. And watching Netflix for 3 hours isn't actually all that restful. And you'll start to reevaluate it and go, actually, I'm wondering if I am a morning person. I'm more productive in the morning. I'm starting to see that. And it starts to switch over time. This is not a quick fix. This is not something you're going to change probably in 2 or 3 days. But if you do it consistently, as you start to think about, hey, what am I getting done in the mornings versus the evenings? Who else gets things done in the mornings versus the evenings? It starts to change your belief. Once you change the belief about yourself, once you start to see yourself potentially as a morning person, as soon as you see yourself as a morning person, you will start getting up in the mornings. And when you get up in the mornings, you'll be far more successful. I can honestly say that if it didn't matter, if it didn't matter that I was productive, if it didn't matter that I wanted to feel good about myself, I would not be a morning person. I've become a morning person because I like productivity, because I like feeling purpose in my life, and because I get stuff done in the mornings. If I don't, my evenings are useless, legitimately, and more useless than most. So I'm going to be honest with that. Do these activities, try them, and as you work towards them, I guarantee you've got this.